Yes, account locking. If you are familiar with this sort of mechanic or feature, then you'll be surprised that PSO2 used it heavily, or they implemented it especially in fashion. If you're not familiar with it, then I'm going to explain it in this video. Now, I'm not going to cover every little thing when it comes to account locking because there's a lot of things to account locking and there's a lot of things that it has been implemented in, but once again, separate video that goes into the history of PSO2. This video is going to stress over the fact that if you have a certain fashion item, you want two of them, especially if you plan to make a lot of characters down the road. The reason why you want two of them is because you want to account lock it. If you realize that, or if you look at a lobby action, let's say it's a new lobby action, you never used it before, and you plan to open it up and put it onto your account, when you use it, you'll realize that it is account lock. Hence the name. Now, if you need an explanation, when it comes to account lock, it pretty much means that when you use this particular item in your account, it will be in your account. So if you make multiple characters, it doesn't matter which character you are on. If they're in that same account where you use that when you use that item, then they can use that specific thing. So lobby actions, once again, are one of them. If you make another account and you haven't used that lobby action on that account, then you're gonna have to unlock it. But if you have like 20 characters on your one account and you pop it once, then that is account locked to all of your characters, all 20 of them. Here's the thing about fashion, you need two. Two is your magic number, and once again, you might not have realized it, but you might have accidentally already account locked something, or if you have it, or if this feature isn't available over there in the Western closed beta for PSO2, you would definitely want two. Because if you plan to make multiple characters, there are some items where you want to have it on all of your characters. Not all of them, but it just depends on the situation, depends on the item, and etc. etc. So to get started, let's say you have a particular item. Now, it's gonna most likely be in a ticket form, like how my first shoulder decoration is over here. On the screen right now, you'll see that this character will be going into the salon and they'll pop that item and then they can wear it. And give it a few seconds, you'll see that another character of mine is trying to get that same accessory, even though one of my characters pop it, but you'll see that they wouldn't be able to use that same accessory. I double check, I went through all the different pages, it's not there. But if I decide to get that item again and give it to her and put it in her inventory, and when I'm about to pop it, you'll see that there's a different line of text. It's gonna say something like, when you use this item again, all of your characters are able to use it. So when you pop it, you go over to the song, you'll see that that character is able to have that same accessory. But now I'm gonna go to another character of mine. It's gonna be a dude, or a male cast, it's gonna look weird. But he's gonna try to go to the same accessory, and you'll see that it's in its selection choice. Once again, this is very useful because if you're gonna make multiple characters, you get to save a decent amount of money on it. You can have the same item that you wanted on all your characters on that account. And then secondly, it's just that, convenience. However, pay attention to the naming of it, because if you are off by a tiny bit, for example, there is a difference between like different gas masks. It can be gas mask A to gas mask B. Even though they're gas masks, the different letter at the end of it will play a huge role to it. So make sure you get the right item. And once again, you might have accidentally stumbled upon this mechanic, this feature, but it's best to have two. And if closed Western beta does not have this, then you definitely want to get two of whatever item you have. Or if you already unlocked something, you want to get another copy of it, because if you plan to make multiple characters, then you want to make sure that your other characters can use the same thing. You can definitely skip this portion of the video, time skips in the description, but my account is pretty goddamn expensive because this is one of my alternate characters. And if you look at the amount of hairstyles she got, most of them are account locked. Yes, most of these are account locked. This is not her original hairstyle. This was a character that I made when I got back into the game in 2019. And all of this is account locked items. Yep, it's a lot. Once again, it saves me money, so I don't need to have multiple characters wearing the damn thing. But at the same time, it also kind of gives you a hint to how much stuff I decided to buy right off the bat, so I can get it account locked. But then again, I had 20 characters, so if I want to change up the style and stuff, I might as well have certain outfits, certain things unlocked, or account locked. I'm gonna refrain from actually saying a lot of stuff about this mechanic because once again, separate video that goes more into details about these account locking stuff. Yeah, it's something that I wish we had in the past. You understand that this is a new mechanic. This was a thing. They didn't have it for episode 2 and 3. I kind of wish they did because they had a lot of rare stuff back then that I would have account locked, but I can't because now it's dummy expensive because it's fucking rare. You can't get the scratch anymore. With that being said, hopefully you guys are using this to your advantage. If you didn't know about it though, now you know. You can use this to your advantage now so you can save money and also prep your future characters or your other characters that you plan to make on your account. If you got any question, comment, concerns, put it down below, but that's it. If I left something out, I will inform you guys, but I think I covered most of the bases for this mechanic. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.